guess what I did, and I'd done Mass Effect, and Edie was obviously a blue sphere. Loved when she got the body, mind you. But then when I went to do Tron Uprising, I didn't really know anything about Tron. And I'm like, so I'm in the computer. I'm in, like the voice of the world or everything. I'm like, but I don't have a sphere. I don't have anything. Like I don't have anybody. I don't have nothing. But I think when I did StarCraft and I did Sarah Kerrigan first, and she was like, Queen and everything, and then when she turned into the Queen, I didn't quite know what it looked like, and they showed me a picture of it. I went, oh wow, she looks awesome, like the purple hair and the heels, and we made a lot of jokes that she's in heels all the time, but I was up shooting a show in Portland, a guest role, and one of the co-stars was a big Kerrigan fan, and so we wanted to send a picture to his friends, and I pretended to have my wings like this, and then I looked at the picture, I tweeted it, I looked at the picture, I'm like, damn, I'm long-limbed. They're like, I should not do this, it is not a good image. But yeah, so luckily, most of my characters aren't this creepy.
Hello. My question is for Courtenay Taylor about the greatest romance of all time.
Oh my God, I will give you your $20, come on.
Hey, maybe Mark can answer too, but you know, not really that important.
But
what was your favorite part with the romantic dialogue between Jack and Shep?
What? Sorry, what?
What was the favorite part, favorite part of the dialogue between Jack and Shepard romance?
My favorite?
Part of the dialogue between Jack and Shepard, like in the romance.
I love it when she gives him the tattoo.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
But yeah, but I also I just loved all of the parts where I just was like, fuck off. Go to my room. I mean, that appeals to me as well, but I thought they wrapped things up with the tattoo really sweetly.
Yeah, that was a nice little touch. And
I'm going to actually tattoo him now.
Yes.
I got my kid. It's going to be amazing. What was your favorite part?
Tattoo.
Right.
The tattoo that's about to happen.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say, you did an amazing job voicing Jack, and the scene that always gets me is right before the suicide mission where she goes to his cabin, because I chose the romance option with Jack, and he just looks at her and he's like, it's okay, no more questions. That scene made me cry. My question for y'all is, what was the most difficult part about starting your careers in voice acting, and what was the most valuable advice that you received?
As far as acting?
Well, difficulty, again, like I went to an audition and then landed a gig, and so it wasn't that difficult per se. But I'd say, yeah, good advice in general. The best advice I got was, just acting and being a professional. Always show up on time. You'd be surprised how much depends on showing up on time. So that's always a good bit of advice I got.
I fell kind of, as I mentioned earlier, kind of fell into voice acting, so hugely thankful for that. And probably a nice piece of advice I got, which is on the technical side, and the studios usually have this, but always have a green apple handy, because your voice makes clicks sometimes, especially if you've been voicing a lot and you're getting tired, or your voice is getting tired, and a green apple, for some reason, suck on a green apple and away go the clicks. So, thank you.
So I guess it was funny on the way in, it seemed like there was a bit of surprise at how long the line was getting, and then at the beginning it seemed like a little bit of surprise about how many of us that are here. So I guess, what has been surprising to you about the fans' experience of it, especially based on the work that you did, and how it seems that we all are obviously very excited about the property, and I think especially with Michael and Tricia, when you're part of another great big property, is there anything that's been surprising about the fan experience for Mass Effect?
I can start. I am so incredibly impressed with this group of fans, all you guys, how creative and bright, intelligent, really progressive people love this game. It's been, I'm always impressed every time I come to a convention, every time I have conversations. I mean, you guys are just such an incredible, and I'm not blowing smoke up your ass just because you're sitting in front of me. But it's true, there's something about the way that this game was made and the material that it covered, that it's just an incredibly wonderful group of people that love this game. And I can sit and talk to, I mean, I've done a lot of games, and no disrespect to anybody who likes other franchises or anything, but overall I would just say the passion for this game, the creativity, I see the cosplay, the emotion that, that, you know, the connection that we have is amazing. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just jump on that bandwagon because the creativity especially. I mean, you see there's fantastic costumes that are sitting here in the audience with you in this very room. Like, the first time that I saw someone as Shepard walk past me at a con, like that blew my mind. And every year it just seems like more and more awesome things, like, you know, characters that I never would have thought people would have pulled off successfully as costumes. I mean, last year at Dragon Con, I think there was like a Geth Prime that was like 25 feet tall. Like, they brought it down from people's rooms in pieces and assembled it in the lobby. And it's always amazing to see the passion and the creativity that Mass Effect fans bring to cons, especially.
That's true. Yeah, same thing. I never experienced anything like this before. I've been doing this for so long and working in television and really popular cartoons, but it wasn't until this game, which also BioWare, like just having an awesome female player character.
Oh, I was like, thank you. All right.
I've worked in a lot of games where I never see the cast members ever again. It's, you know, it was fun and, you know, you don't see them, but I've been to, I don't know, 5 conventions now, and with at least, you know, somebody from the game, and also just made some amazing friends, like Carissa over there, just like, she's so awesome. She's like just a really good friend, and I wouldn't know her if it wasn't for this game. So it's been amazing. It really has.
How do you follow that?
Yeah, exactly. I don't really know that. It's exact sentiments.
That whole.
Maybe.
Firstly, I'd just like to say thank you for coming to Dragon Con, and it's really cool and really surreal to hear these voices I know so well in person right here. I just want to say, you mentioned the Veda system used for voice acting. Was there any kind of system, I know that some studios use, where you look at the scene that you're voice acting, you look at the characters, and you...
On rare occasions, it was generally only in cases where we needed to specifically time something out, we'd look at an animatic. And usually the visuals were done so like long after we recorded something, so like, it would be very rough. And you know, so it would just be like almost like mannequins going through the motions and things like that. But yeah, it was only in special cases where they needed to really fill you know, sync up dialogue with an action that was happening on screen, or like some kind of action sequence. For the most part, it was you were just looking at the screen and the words.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, so I actually had a question regarding to the Citadel DLC. So if anybody hasn't played that for whatever reason, cover yours for like 30 seconds.
It's been out for a while. You have no excuse.
So I was just wondering if any of you had any particular favorite plot twists or plot moments in the series, and in particular how you reacted to finding out about the Shepard clone in the DLC.
Yeah, the Shepard clone was one that was just like, really? A Shepard clone? Yeah. But like as was mentioned, a lot of the time when we go in, this is the first time we're discovering what's happening. It's not like they call us up the week before and say, oh, by the way, this is the scene that's happening, or you know, certainly not when they're writing it. So as soon as I showed up and saw that there was a Shepard clone, I was like, oh, I got a brilliant idea. What if Cerberus reversed the X to Y chromosome so that male Shepard fights an evil female clone and female Shepard fights an evil male clone? We're like, it's too late, man. Just do it.
Just
the culture.
Yeah, this is written now, so just do the thing. So yeah, that was fun. I quite enjoyed it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it is.
That's a really
I'm sure somebody could do it on YouTube. You just have to like cut 2 games together. And, so someone get on that, please. Please, someone get on that.
I'm just going to preface this by saying I'm a random person, and I think this is the best panel at DragonCon. And you were saying, especially you, Mark, you were saying that you can't do autographs on Monday because then you wouldn't be able to like see the rest of the con. What other things at the con were you wanting to experience? Like, what do you think about DragonCon?
Oh, well, DragonCon, I've been coming to DragonCon as a fan since like 1998. Crap I want to do here. So first day when the dealer's room opened, I was like there because I'm going to get very little time in the dealer's room. I did like power shopping, like just like buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. So I kind of covered that end of things. I'm also doing like a bunch of shows with the puppetry track. We did the adult improv puppet show last night. I'm doing the puppet slam on Sunday night at midnight. I was really gratified when DragonCon sent me my schedule.